What's up guys, Pan coming from Los Angeles, California, and today we're going to talk about one of the most powerful practice strategies that you should be utilizing in your practice, zooming in and zooming out. So we've all played some sort of grid pattern before. If you haven't seen a grid video, just look up what is gridding in drumming, or reference our good friends, the grid book series. But let's take a basic pattern where we grid a drag through the 16th note grid. So the first pattern is downbeat drags, right? And then we have like tap drags with an accent, right? And then you have the drag on the and then we have a drag on the So the whole thing, let's go 88 on the metro. Now, most commonly, what I'll see students do is they say, hey, I'm practicing gridding my drags through the pattern, and I'm gonna practice drags in my 16th note grid. And then they'll do what I just did over and over and over again, right? Or maybe they'll even 4-2-1 it and go under the 2s and the 1s, and they'll just play it over and over and over again. And in this video, what I wanna highlight for you is, as you're practicing, this is the key thing that you need to be doing. You need to be diagnosing yourself as you're playing the pattern. And this is, we're starting right now, that's a zoomed out perspective, right? And as you're playing, you need to listen to yourself and say, hey, what sounds good, what doesn't sound good? So I'm gonna play the same thing again, and I want you to listen and see if you can tell which of those 4 patterns doesn't sound as accurate. So same tempo, this is 88 on the Met. Listen and see if you can diagnose which of those 4 patterns is uneven or unclear. Here we go. 1, 2. Again. Okay, I tried to make it obvious. There's one that was more uneven than the other 3 patterns. Even if you guessed it was the drags, then you're correct. On that last pattern, you probably heard me going, which is a very common tendency that I see in a lot of younger players. They tend to slur that last drag, okay? So we've started in this zoomed out perspective, and now your job as you're practicing is to zoom in and focus on that one pattern, right? So instead of playing the whole 4-2-1 sequence over and over and over and over again, and you're just kind of mindlessly looping it, the way we're gonna zoom in on that drag is we're gonna just fix that rhythm, okay? So now you have to diagnose, okay, why is that, what's wrong with it? Is it too open, is it slurred? In this case, I'm starting it a little bit early, and as a result, I have to drag it out so that my accent still ends on the downbeat, right? So I'm gonna focus on making sure that that drag is starting right on the So I'm just gonna play this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting ahead now. So let me make sure I don't speed up my check. I'm just gonna play 1. You might replace it with a buzz to check the timing of the drag as you're playing it. Then we go back to making a drag. And so what we're doing is we're fixing this part of the sequence. So we're doing it over and over and over again until we make it really, really clean. So we've zoomed in, we're detailing it, it's better. Once we feel good about it, the test is you zoom back out and you put what you fixed back into context, okay? And that's the test. If the problem is fixed, that means you did enough work while you zoomed in, okay? When you zoom back out, if it doesn't stick, that means you didn't do enough work and you need to zoom back in and fix that. Some problems will take many days, many practice sessions to fix, but the key is you have to zoom in and zoom out as you're playing, okay? So let's zoom back out and put it in context. One more. This can be applied to any skill set you're practicing, basically. Anything that has variations, if you're playing double beat, if you're playing flam accents. Start with the macro, what it is that you're playing, and then diagnose yourself. You zoom in on the thing that you want to try to fix. You work that skill set, try it a couple different ways. Once you feel good about it, zoom back out, put the thing you fixed back into context, see if it sticks. If you did, that means you made some progress. Okay, hope that helped, guys. Let me know in the comments down below, what are some other practice strategies that you use? Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.